super excited. I'm at the nursery and I just bought my first elderberry tree, well, bush, and then I bought some fertilizer because I needed it for all my fruit trees. And I've been wanting an elderberry bush for so long, so I can make elderberry syrup and all of that cough stuff that they talk about online. So here's my little elderberry plant. I can't wait. And then of course I bought my fertilizer too. Alright, so this is where I'm at. I just left. Got my fruit trees today. I'm super excited. Alright, so I want to give you my recipe today for how I got healed from the flu. The first thing is, I made this in December when I heard about it. And I heard several people talking about this. And I thought, what a coincidence that I kept getting like all these continuous videos coming up in my feed about this, even on Facebook. So I thought, I'm going to try it. So I went to the store and I bought 2 garlics that are organic. And as you can see, I peeled them and I put the garlic in here with honey. That's all that you do, is you let it sit inside raw honey. And the day that I got sick, I remembered that I had made this. So this had been sitting since end of December, and I got sick in March. So a couple of months as it's been sitting there, nobody's touched it. And I took my oxycillum, I think it's called. I'll put a picture here of what I took that day, which I would take 1 of that. And then the whole evening, I would lay on the couch, I rested, and that whole evening I was eating garlic cloves with the honey. I think I probably had about 5 or 6 that evening. And the next morning, I woke up and I had about 2 or 3. So that night I did sweat a lot. So it appears that my body was healing itself because I was sweating a lot. But the next day I felt just fine. I felt totally healed. And I still took a couple of these in the morning. But by noon, I was perfectly fine. I had no symptoms of anything. I didn't sweat. I didn't get a fever. And I just felt fine. So I really do believe that this works. And this is something that we will continue to make. So when I go to the store, I will continue to top this jar off with garlic. As much as I eat, I put inside. And as much honey as I take, I put inside. So I'm not starting a new batch, and I just continue to add to this batch. That's exactly what I plan on doing in the future. So I hope this helps you. It's a very simple recipe. There's no measuring. Just make sure that your garlic is 100% organic to get the benefits, the true benefits out of your garlic.
Every year I have an overflow of rose petals on my property in the front and the back of my homestead. And most people, including I, didn't know that rose oil is very good for your skin and that it's abundant in most rose petals. So whenever my roses bloom, I collect the rose petals now and make rose water to spray on my face in the morning and in the evening. I like to keep it stored in the refrigerator, and then I just keep refilling my small spray bottle that I keep on my vanity. Just put in your roses and top off with enough water that just covers the petals, and just bring it to a boil. Once it boils, lower it to a simmer, let it cook a little bit. You'll see the water reduce and turn a different color, and then you'll know that it's ready. Turn it off, let it cool. You're going to strain it first. Then you're going to pour it into your spray bottle. Any leftovers, you want to store them in the refrigerator because this does contain oil and it could go rancid. I just love mine. It's so refreshing, and there's so many good smells that come from the different roses. It's really uplifting.
That smells so good. Whenever you are working with oils, liquids with oils like my rose water has a lot of oil. This rose, I mean, I can feel how slick it gets over time when I spray this on my face. and my sprayer stopped working. So in the morning, after I boil my water for my coffee, I pour some in a glass, and then I put the cover in there, this part in here. I take this out, and I let it sit in the hot water, and it's spraying again. And then I realized I'm going to do the same thing, and I just did it with this one. As you can see, this one I was using for lemon vinegar that I made myself, and it stopped spraying, and now it's spraying because lemon vinegar also has oils in the lemon, so it gets clogged up. So over time, some of these things get clogged. Don't throw them out. You can fix them, but over time, remember that anything that you're making that has oils in it and you're using a sprayer, it'll clog the sprayer. So just putting it and letting it soak in hot water is going to clear up the oils for you.
Hey, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.